So I was just asked about what's the most effective way to have a practice round. And I'm going to give a little bit of a different answer because most people would say practice the way you compete. Work on your routine, work on your timing, your cadence, your mental game. I have a little bit different answer to this, and that is a practice round isn't practicing. Practice round is just playing frisbee. So I look at it this way. There's 3 different ways to go out and play disc golf. There's playing, there's practicing, and there's training. All right, training is the most important, followed by practicing. I don't think playing matters that much. So we'll start with training. Training means going out and working on shots, repeating shots. That could mean, if you're a real diehard and dedicated, it could mean having a box of 50 of an identical disc that you want to work on, picking a spot, throwing 50 shots from it, going to 5 different spots, 250 throws. Now, the reason why training is the most important, 2 reasons. One is when you are repeating over and over again, it allows you to make adjustments, okay? Playing around at disc golf, you throw a shot in a hole that you don't like, what are you gonna do, come back tomorrow and make an adjustment and then throw one time? I mean, that's not gonna do hardly anything. Having a stack of discs, especially identical discs, and repeating them over and over again, that allows you to throw, change, compensate, adjust your aim, that's training. The other benefit to training is, in the example I gave, you can take 50 discs, go to 5 spots, you can throw 250 throws in 20 minutes? Around a disc golf, you get 18 drives in 2 hours. So 250 in 20 minutes, 18 in 2 hours. I mean, there's no comparison to what the benefit of that. So that's training, and training is a critical part of the game. By the way, in ball golf, that's what they're doing on the driving range, right? They're training. They're not playing golf, they're training. But I'll even add to that. Every time you've gone out, even with 2 putters, and just went to a basket and just putted for 20 minutes, that's training, right? Maybe it's more effective to have more putters than 2, but that's training. So you gotta train, number 1. Practicing is a little bit different because practicing adds a little bit more variety. You're not just working on one shot, because the drawback to that example I gave is you're maybe only practicing 5 throws. You've thrown 250 throws, that's all your arm can handle in this training routine maybe, is 250 drives, but you've practiced 5 of them. You're also not getting the practice of having to adapt to situations and different shots as they come up. So practicing is more, I feel like, when you go out to a disc golf course and you throw 2, 3, 4, 6, 10 shots on a hole, right? Maybe you're trying different routes, different approaches. You have a variety of discs. You can't repeat things over and over again, so you have to step up to each challenge, even multiple challenges on the same hole, and attack them all as individuals. The benefit to doing this is that 2-hour round of golf instead might take 3.5 hours, but you'll get 150 drives in instead of 18. So definitely far more effective to do it that. The other reason why that practicing is good is because you're gonna get, again, a lot more variety. You're not working on 5 shots. You have 18 holes, maybe 3 different routes per hole. That's 54 different throws that you get to practice, and you get to practice with a variety of discs. So you have a hyzer shot. You're not just throwing your left turn hyzer disc. You're throwing a straight flying disc. You're throwing an understable disc that you want to flip up. So you're actually even practicing the same shot, attacking it from different angles and different trajectories. Maybe the wind shifted during it, so you can add the variation. But that's practicing. Playing around at disc golf, that's what you do for fun with your friends. Now, it's not the same as not practicing at all, but it's pretty close. I mean, I would say, and I don't know the first thing about ball golf, but I can say there's never been a PGA pro who's ever won a tournament on the PGA Tour who would say that going out playing rounds of golf is how they got good. I mean, that's not the effective way. That's the fun way. So as far as how to practice and translate that, I agree you want to go out and practice the way you do. By the way, I'm even okay a couple times a month, go out and shoot league night. Maybe it does help to get used to the routine of marking your shot, dealing with people talking, dealing with maybe a little bit of pressure. There's maybe some advantages to it, but it's the smallest of the training, practicing, and playing, effectiveness is going to be playing. So that's it. It's not about how to play, it's about how to train and practice.